Welcome to Spreadsheets class, everyone. I will be your instructor this term. I am Carla Moha. I'm glad to have you all in class this term. I made this video to introduce you to class and introduce you to myself a bit. This is my second year here at Clatsop Community College, and I'm excited to be your instructor this term. I'm going to go ahead and share with you a little bit about our class to get you started. When you log into Brightspace, you will log into our class, which is CSL107 Spreadsheets class. When you get there, you'll see the announcements area and a link to this video and a link to the syllabus for the class. Please check this announcements area every time you enter into class, just to see if there's new announcements. I try and put important class information and announcements there. Sometimes I will also email you. Please make sure you're checking your Clatsop student email. I don't usually use your personal email because Brightspace uses your student email for communication, and so does the college. So be sure to be checking your email regularly, as I will be using that to communicate with you throughout the term. All right, so this is where we get when we first enter the course. The best way to navigate this course is to use the content menu button up here. There is a shortcut down here, but I prefer to use this content menu. It opens the content in the course a little bit more user-friendly, I guess you could say. So I'm going to go ahead and click content. You'll see in the overview, I just have another copy of the syllabus there. And then you'll see you can set up your own bookmarks if you want. And then the course schedule will be populated with due dates from the term if you like to use the course schedule function. And then here are the modules, and they are set up as weeks. So I set up all of my classes, including this one, in weekly formats, and the weeks run Monday through Sunday. So the deadlines are on Sundays at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time. And each week has a checklist of what you need to complete that week. So this week, I want you to read through the syllabus on your own and watch this introduction video. And then next, after you've read the syllabus, which I'll go over in a minute here, there is a syllabus Brightspace quiz. You have unlimited tries on this quiz. But future quizzes will only have 2 tries. But this one does have unlimited tries, and it is due Thursday, January 7th at 11:30 p.m. This is super important that you get this done by Thursday, January 7th, so that you can be marked as attended this week of this term. Otherwise, you risk being withdrawn from the course if you have not attended the first week of the course. So please make sure you complete that quiz. I'll be looking for that as your attendance for this week. After you complete the quiz, you will be ready to start on Module 1. This class is self-paced, so you can work as fast or I guess as slow as you want, assuming you meet the deadlines. And you will start with Module 1, and we're going to complete through Module 5 in this course. And each module is how your book is set up. So your book has modules, and you will start Module 1 at the beginning, and the activity that you do in that module is what you will be turning in for your assignment. It will not be any of the activities at the end of the module. It will be the actual activity that you complete going through the step-by-step directions in the module. As you go through that module, make sure you're reading through the chapter, because sometimes there's just information in there, not always steps to complete in Excel. So make sure you are familiarizing yourself with terms, different techniques in laying out spreadsheets, as there will be a quiz over each module. And there are only 2 tries on the module quizzes. So to get you started with Module 1, there is a practice I call it a practice document, but that is what you are turning in. and you complete it step by step as you go through the chapter, and this starts on page 1-13. This is actually not due this Sunday. It is due next Sunday, and the Dropbox will be in week 2. I'll probably be opening the weeks early in the course so that if you want to work ahead, you can get those in the Dropbox if you'd like. So that is due Sunday, January 17th. So this is our weekly checklist that you follow to know what you need to complete each week. This week, I wanted you to look over the syllabus. So I'm going to go ahead and open that in a minute here. But again, make sure that after you've done that, you take this Brightspace quiz by Thursday. It's an easy 5-minute or 5-question quiz. And then I ask that you start working on your Module 1 assignment this week, and that is due next week. For those of you still waiting to purchase a textbook, I have included the textbook Module 1 here because I don't want anybody to not be able to start the course while they're waiting on a text. And so this is Module 1. It's in 2 parts because it's a long module. So you'll need to use both parts here. And I've included those for you to get you started. That will get you through about week 2 in the course. So please make sure you make arrangements to get the textbook by the end of week 2, ideally. If you have any delays, let me know. You should be able to get a used text. You don't need like a code or anything like that, but you will need the text to be successful in this class. So if you have questions on that, let me know. Also in this week 1 area is the data files that you will need for some of the activities. And this will be all of the data files for all of the chapters. If you ever need a data file, just go back to this Module 1. You don't use those super often, but that is where the data files are. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open the syllabus and just review a couple of items here. This is an online course fully, so we will not have any remote Zoom sessions or in-class sessions. To contact me, the best way to contact me is via email because I am working remotely and not in my office. I do have office hours here. So what you will want to do is email me and let me know, you want to meet with me, and we can either meet in Zoom or a phone call, or, we can email back and forth. I'm available other times too, but those are times that, you can pretty much guarantee you could probably get an appointment time with me. But if those times don't work, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask if I can meet you at another time. It does help though if you can make an appointment ahead of time, just so I can make sure that I'm not meeting with anyone else and at the same time. Okay, and here is the textbook here. Please make sure you get the correct textbook, otherwise you won't be able to complete the course. The bookstore has it, or if you order it, just make sure that the shipping isn't going to be delayed past the first couple weeks of class. Pretty much that's all you'll need, as most of you will be working from home. If any of you are using lab time at the college, which I'm not sure if any of you are, but just make sure that you bring something to save your files on, because the college is set up to erase your files from the computers once they get shut down. Okay, so please read through this on your own. I've got a little bit more description about the course and the outcomes of the course, and a little bit about myself here as well. I'm going to jump down to the grading of the course, because we've already gone through some of the course requirements here. The grading is down here below. You'll see there is a final assessment that includes a final document or Excel document that you create, and a final comprehensive type quiz assessment. That's 15% of your grade. Your module assignments each week are 50% of your grade. And again, there's 5 module assignments. Those are the documents you create as you go through the modules. And then there's quizzes after each module, which are worth 35% of your grade. Each quiz has a maximum of 2 attempts allowed. And the final assessment only has 1 attempt, so that you know that. Assignment due dates will always be on Sundays. There's usually one due, pretty much every week, but because there's only 5 modules, some weeks you'll get a couple of weeks to work on a module, but I try and split it up that you might have the module assignment one week and the quiz the next week. There might also be a week where you have to complete, the whole module. It just kind of depends, but there's a schedule down here that gives you a general idea of what we will be covering each week. And the due dates are populated in Brightspace in each weekly area. Okay, and I've given a little bit more information about the quizzes and final assessment here. Also, that Brightspace syllabus quiz just gives you a chance to know the quiz format there a little bit. The chapter quizzes will have more like 10, or the module quizzes have around 10 questions on each. Also on the syllabus, late policy. I will not accept work any more than 1 week late. And there is a 5% per day late penalty. So please try and get them in on time. I've given you quite a bit of time to get each of the modules in. And so I don't want to see you get behind. That's why I have that policy that I don't accept work more than 1 week behind, because if you're that far behind, you need to maybe step in where we're at and go forward. With rare exceptions, I will not take anything past 1 week late. Again, it helps you get back on track and get to where we're at now instead of being overwhelmed trying to catch up. Okay, academic honesty, make sure that you are doing your own work. And then below on the syllabus is some accommodations information if you need that, and a non-discrimination declaration. Please read through this on your own. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Again, my email is cmoha, C-M-O-H-A, @clatsupcc.edu, and that's here at the top of the syllabus. Just know I'm always here for questions. I'm here to help, and I look forward to working with you this term.